Hey YouTube, Rico Knows here. Going to continue my series where I point out one hidden gem on every single team in America. If you want to know all the other hidden gems, please get to YouTube, search Rico Knows, get to the homepage, check the playlist, find Rico Knows Hidden Gems playlist, and watch all the other videos. But when I look at hidden gems and I look at Army, I study Army, there's only one person I want to talk about, and it's Kanye Udoh. Now, if you're an Army fan, you know Kanye Udoh because you paid attention to them all season long. But anybody else who only watches Army once a year when they're the only game on against Navy, shout out to you, but you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know this team. So I'm going to break it down for you. They have Bryson Daly coming back as a starting quarterback. Congratulations. Usually, these service academy teams are very senior-laden. They're led by seniors and they're led by studs. But one thing that you'll catch your eye is there are two starters, and they're both sophomores. One's Brady Small at center, and one's Kanye Udoh at running back. You know what's crazy about that? They were both high school teammates 3 years ago. Okay, because they both went to prep school as well. But Kanye Udoh, who is he? He's an absolute stud of a player. First and foremost, shout out to Army. I'm a retired first sergeant, served in the Army over 21 years. Shout out to me. I'm giving myself some props. I'm patting myself on the back, and now I can talk about Army. Kanye Udoh played ball in New Jersey out of high school. The recruiting websites missed. They said he was 2 stars. You see it here. 24/7 had him at 2 stars. Composite against all platforms, they had him at a 3-star. I don't care. You got it wrong. This is a 4-star running back. At least that's what the caliber is. When I look at Kanye Udoh, I look at a guy who can take over games. I want to show you guys something. You watch this high school tape, and you tell me this is a 2-star running back. Just watch the play. He runs behind his pads. He's huge. He's 6 foot, 200 pounds, and he's gone. And you're not catching him. He's got breakaway speed at this size. He's special. Pause. No diddy. I love his size. I'm just looking at this man. Just look at the way he runs. You're not going to tackle him. He's got great lateral movement. Get rid of the flag. We ain't worried about no flags, bro. I'm looking at a running back who just finds the hole. He's got a great counter step. Go. Vision for days, and then I'm going to outrun you. And you're not going to bring me down with arm tackles because I'm too strong. Who sees a young man like this in high school and thinks, oh, he's not that good? Are you kidding me? Shame on JMU. Shame on Boston College. Shame on Pitt. How dare you let this kid slip through your hands? Rutgers, how dare you? This guy is great. And he proved it, and he showed out last year. I'm going to show you guys something here in a second. I just want to give his huddle tape some time to marinate because this is a great running back. Finds the right hole, north and south runner, and what do you know? The service academies need that, right? So you get this freshman to show up. And what happens when you get to Army, there's seniority. There's merit. It's a merit-based system. You're not going to get the start right away. So he didn't start the season as the starting running back because he's a freshman. But look at him. It's undeniable. It's undeniable how good this young man is. So Army, if we go back and look at his game stats, they don't even use him the first couple of games. They don't even use him the first 4 or 5 weeks. And then he shows up, bro, against Troy. They get shut out 19-0. Shout out to Troy. But the young man goes for 124 yards against Troy. Then you follow that up the next week, and you go for over 100 yards against LSU, an SEC defense. Granted, a terrible one, but that's still the SEC's defense. That's still some Harold Perkins type of dudes. That's still some NFL caliber defenders, and you go and put 100 on these boys with just a bunch of dudes, with some officers. Officers, bro, I don't like it at all. And then you go out there, and he missed the game against Coastal Carolina, comes back against Navy. I got 2 plays I want to show you back to back here. Obviously, here he is in the backfield, just running great behind his pads. Good forward lean. You're not bringing me down with arm tackles. You got to want to bring me down. After contact, that's another 9 yards. Okay, now take the direct snap. We don't have to block the guy on the edge. I'm going to find daylight and go. And he's special, man. We already know he's got that acceleration. We saw it all over the huddle tape. Kanye Udoh, this is the guy, bro. Udoh is the guy. So shout out to Army. You got a running back for the next 3 years. You don't leave school early, hopefully. I saw an interview with this young man talking, and I want to commend him for the intellect, the maturity, and the way he speaks, right? I hope he is a leader in the Army one day. I hope people have to follow his orders because he comes across as somebody that's ready to lead others. And in that football room, in that room full of seniority and everybody, there's one guy overly talented, and I think he's probably one of the better players to have ever signed at Army in recent memory. Like, he doesn't belong there. Talent-wise, he doesn't belong there. Shout out to Army for hitting a home run and getting a kid that the recruiting websites missed on. This kid is amazing. He's special. Please watch the tape. It says he's number 6 now. I was about to say number 26 on tape. Number 6. Go watch the film. Get excited for Army games and keep an eye on that running back. Hey, check all the sports books. Look for his over yards and take them. The kid's good for 100. He's going to grind it out and get it done. I don't care what anybody says. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows. Check the playlist for all the other hidden gems. Peace.